The future of finance is being built right in front of our eyes and is being built on the blockchain. And I think that even today we're getting more confirmations than ever. Everything that we have set out to do, everything that I set out to do, everything that we have been, looking forward to, that we were saying is going to materialize, is coming to, as they say, to fruition. The future of finance is being built on the blockchain. We spoke about it 2 days. Betty had put in those news about SWIFT, but actually SWIFT are planning to launch the new central bank digital currency platform in the next 12 to 24 months. But the real proof of today is we have already seen US treasuries going beyond 1 billion in volume. I mean, this is news of today. I've already heard it a few times today on various YouTube channels. I don't know if you heard about it, but it seems to me that this is new news. But for you and I, it is everything we expected it to be. Nevertheless, today, so I just found some articles, and I always read the news, but I want to read them more thorough, and let's see if we can understand where we're really heading. Then we're also gonna have a quick look at Clad DAO. You see, we haven't spoken a lot about Clad DAO here on this channel. I did enter it long time ago, and then simply because I didn't really understand it, so I thought, no, it's better not. When I really don't understand anything, it's better not to talk too much about it. However, Clad DAO has really been seeing some extraordinary gains here in the last month. And we should have I think we should have a little look at that. Just look at this here, another hockey stick. Hallelujah, hallelujah. But it's still way down from its previous all-time high. And as always, I'm gonna hurry because time is money. I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can. So let's start. And you're right, Mattis. 1 hour intro. That's how long you have to wait to be mesmerized by number one. But let's start. I want to welcome you to Crypto Never Sleeps. Now, in case you're new to this channel, you want to stay on top of the crypto world, well then do me a favor. Hit like, smash, and subscribe and all them goodies. So that you can, because this is important to me, you can protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Nico Harachi, and I think I have proven more than once that I am number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's young, he's handsome, he's a prophet, he's a poet. They know it. I must be the greatest. I told the world.
I love that intro. I just love it every day. We're seeing Bitcoin at 70,000, up 2.2%. We're seeing Ethereum at 3,500, up 1.2%. And then we got Solana up 1.2% at 187. And then we got those beautiful dots that are hanging a little bit behind. However, at 9.4, up 0.19. The reason why we always look at this 1 hour chart and put some of the 4 top 10 coins next to each other, even though DOT is not, it's actually number 11, I think, or 12, is so that you can just get a picture of the level of market manipulation. In a mature market, it wouldn't be normal that they will all, have this identical chart. But nevertheless, I know what you come here for. You come here to hear me talk about technical analysis. And you know how we do. 7-day moving average on the weekly Bitcoin. We can see we still got a gap. So even though tomorrow is Good Friday, right? A lot of people are going to go on vacation. I don't know what they're going to do. Because in crypto, there is no vacation, right? There is no vacation. So on the other hand, it is that tomorrow there will be, probably will see less volume, and that could, when the institutional investors are on holiday, that leaves the market open to, let's say, you need less liquidity in order to increase the volatility. And but nevertheless, I think maybe during the weekend we could see some I don't even know what we could call a flash crash, go down maximum, I think we're gonna go down here to 63. Now, of course, it is not bad to look at it on the monthly because the month is closing. I mean, look at this. Whoa, we are far away. I mean, hallelujah, this has been a good month. Sometimes it's worth looking at it on the monthly, only when we close it. Yeah, anyway, we are on rock and roll. However, if we look at Ethereum and we scroll out and we look at the 7-day moving average on the weekly, we can see that Ethereum has actually been down kissing. And since as I told you last time, I do think that perhaps we always look at the Bitcoin on the weekly with the 7-day moving average. However, Ethereum is actually a more valid indicator. So it seems to me that we are still only going to go one way, and that is, as you know, one way to the moon. Because we're going to see Bitcoin at 250,000 in October 2025. I still believe in that. Let's just scroll over quickly and see if there is anything that will catch our attention. Dogecoin was up more than 7%, a few minutes back. But the overall market is up. Yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about that. If there are any questions regarding the coins, let me know. Otherwise, it will take too long if I go again through all these coins. Just see, what has really been catching my attention as I've been talking about, and that is Clad DAO. But we will be talking about Clad DAO in the end, and perhaps any of you guys, Clad DAO up 50%, 377% over the last 7 days. Now, we will talk about it a little bit in the end after the news. However, I also have to say that we entered back in 2021, and that was I really still don't really understand if Klima is gonna be a success or not. At that time, I bought it as a test. I put in $100,000 at the time, or euro, and that just went down. So I've been kind of averaging in. I mean, we've been talking, but I simply don't know. But now in the last few days, it's really been increasing. So this is really not financial advice at all, because with Clad DAO I have no idea. Just remember, not financial advice. Let's see if anybody's in the chat who's in the mood for a little chit chat. And because I'm in the mood for chit chat. So first of all, who is here? CryptoCoggy, good to see you, my friend. Danish Racer, he's also here. It's good. Racer from Denmark. Remember, I'm also Danish, in case you didn't know. Blockchain Bully, I gotta say thank you about Pocket Network. It was funny when I went into my Send wallet, I could see that my tokens had already been unstaked and been sent to my wallet. And then I had a bit of a problem when I where to send them. So because there are not so many places you can send your Pocket tokens, right? And had them Send wallet. So didn't want to send them to KuCoin, even though I don't think that KuCoin is really going to. I still think that KuCoin is going to exist and survive. But you just don't feel so good about it. So I transferred mine to Gate. Let me know what you did. But thank you so much, Bully. I was thinking about you when I did that yesterday. Dennis here. We got Beef and Balben. Luna Classic. Pump coming. Just check the chart for a second. Since we are such a little channel, why not check out the Luna token? We were never invested in Luna. So, I'm kind of happy about that. So you say Luna. What is the classic? I hope it's just Luna. Which one is the classic? You gotta send me the ticker. But if this is what you're talking about, let's look here. A pump is imminent. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. And this is the weekly, and so why do you say a pump is imminent? Is something happened? Something new? Anyway, I mean, we looked at it. I didn't invest into, or I mean, I didn't put Betty's money into Luna prior to the disaster, and neither did I do it after. So, but let me know. Share with us. Sharing is caring, right? Vax, my good friend, good to see you here. And and Oliver, I love it. Oliver, I also wanna. Oliver last time he left a very nice comment, and he wrote, patience plus capital plus Niku equals financial freedom. And I really thank you for for sharing that. But it also made me think that, yeah, I mean, patience is probably the easiest thing to get out of those three things, right? Patience is, but if you don't have capital, you do. See, that's also what I was thinking, guys. I mean, if you really want to be like independent and rich like Betty basically is, yeah, then you do need some capital, that's true. And then if you've got patience and capital, who the fuck needs me? But thank you. So let's see here. This is gay, Matt is here. Well, welcome to this little, I mean, yeah, I don't really like gays, but if it is, what do you say? Poco Loco Agency, Yellow Lines, good to see you. I like that Mattis is a little bit angry about everything, because Mattis, he is in a hurry. He's in a hurry. But let me know, Mattis, where do you have to be right now? Where do you have to be? What is so important? You got some Mimi coin that you need to buy? Let us know, and please share. Betty is here, so what do you see? Hate to be a pain in the butt to more. Thank you, but you already heard. I took them out. So Dominic B is good. He's back. Dominic is back. Dominic, where have you been? And have you been averaging in when you were supposed to, or are you just coming back now? Please let us know. We are the smart people, that is for sure. James McLaughlin, good to see you. And Poco Loco Agency. He is from the land of Messi, Argentina. Good to see you. I know this intro always takes a little bit longer, but you know what? I actually don't enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy the live stream. The live stream doesn't bring any new subscribers, but the hell with new subscribers, because it's anyway, I mean, the ones who weren't here before, and everyone that's gonna come in now, we're basically just running them, and they won't understand what it is that we've been talking about for the past year. Good to see you, Tony. Tony, what do you think about those private coins? From Meta to Node, you gotta be more. Okay, so with blockchain capital, am I banned? No, Black Cock Capital. I don't think you're banned. Why should you? Dennis Van Rijn is here. Good to see you. BeamSwap, Glintcoin, Interlabel, Pump, Centrifuge will be huge. I like it. Centrifuge will be huge. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Which is the most lovely coin of them all? Yeah, real world assets. Anyway, so we enjoyed the live stream. We're all having fun and preparing for financial freedom. Lots of money in our pockets. In the right pocket, in the left pocket, and in the back pocket. And that is important. Today, I am also asking for all of your love them Stellar South. You know, Tony, he loves Stellar, and that's a good thing. Or Monero it is. I'm sorry, Monero. Is it still good with Monero? I'm not following it so much. Anyway, let's go in, because today, you know, sometimes I prepare things when I'm kind of like convinced about some things. But today, I'm also gonna need your input. But let's run over the things and not financial advice. So, first of all, here, this is just quick because it's not the main thing. 7.5 billion AI crypto token merger scheduled for community voting on April the 2nd. So, a token merger of the tune of 7.5 billion consisting of AI, of course, is going to take off. Protocols, Singularity Net that we already own. Fetch, we don't own. We should have to look into that. And Ocean Protocol is scheduled for a community vote of approval on the April 2nd. There will be 3 separate community votes, and you can all vote if you hold. I never vote on these things. Anyway, if the union is approved, artificial superintelligence ally ASI token will replace the Singularity, Fetch and Ocean Protocol tokens respectively, with ASI, artificial super intelligence, even sounds good, having a fully diluted market cap of 7.5 billion across 2,631 billion tokens. The three tokens' current combined market value is 5.3 billion. So I think we're probably going to see that, and that's probably also good. I know too little about it. If from a company perspective, if they're going to be able to work good together. But of course, overall, both for crypto and for AI, it seemed like a good thing. Here, somebody else is following the entry into the Bitcoin ETF race, and it is HashDex. So HashDex is officially joining the spot Bitcoin BTC exchange traded fund market in the United States after completing a conversion of its futures ETF to hold spot Bitcoin. And the only thing that, of course, that's good, there will be many that's going to come after. It doesn't really matter now if we're going to see in the United States number 12 and number 13 and number 14 and number 15. What really matters to us is once we're going to see these ETF being launched in China, right? In China, that's where we want to see it. But okay, it's nice to see that HashDex, and what is kind of cool about them is that with the ticker DeFi, right? So that's not the worst thing. Okay, we're going to get into something heavy. Now, remember last time here 3 days ago, we were talking about Swift declares second sandbox connected test a success for CBDC. And I didn't also really understand that reading, but now it all makes sense. It all makes sense. And we need to look at this article here in order to understand what it really means, because it means a lot. Remember, I've always said that the future of finance is being built on the blockchain, is being built on Ethereum. And I already came out with a video 3 years ago, and nobody liked that video, but it also doesn't matter. Swift planning launch of new central bank digital currency platform. And this is important because we know that Swift is basically what Chainlink is when it comes to bringing real world data onto the blockchain. That's the Oracle Chainlink, and Swift is basically the connection, the bottleneck when it comes to transferring money across the globe. For a long period of time, there were questions, could have risen, is Swift going to disappear and we don't need it? But it's actually an extraordinary, well, not extraordinary, it's a piece of shit company. But anyway, it's very important. When it plays a big role in the fraudulent monetary global system, right? So what they're doing is, and this came out here, global bank messaging network Swift is planning a new platform in the next 1 to 2 years. And you see, 1 to 2 years, that's also why I always believe that 2025 is when we're going to see the high of this current cycle. And that's also why I'm very optimistic on October 2025, right? Anyway, so I wanted to connect. So what they're saying here, they're planning a new platform in the next 1 to 2 years to connect the wave of central bank digital currencies now in development to the existing finance system. The move, which would be one of the most significant yet for the nascent CBDC ecosystem, given Swift's key role in global banking, is likely to be fine-tuned to when the first major ones are launched. Yep. And don't you worry about a thing. It's all going to be on Ethereum. And that is why I believe that Ethereum is simply Bitcoin 250,000. But I do believe that we're going to see Ethereum by October 2025 by 15,000. And for those of you who are new, who doesn't follow, because we were speaking a lot about the CBDCs, 90% of the global central banks are developing their own digital currency to keep up with the cryptocurrencies. And Swift is, stretches to over 200 countries and connects more than 11,500 banks. Okay, but now we need to move into the biggest news of the day, and we have to go over here because we don't have it in the presentation. It is right here, and this is big news. This is big news. Over 1 billion in US Treasury notes has been tokenized. Remember, tokenizing real world assets onto the blockchain. Now, we could argue just for a second if US Treasuries, do they really constitute real world assets? Well, in the fraudulent monetary system, they do. So we gotta, take that into consideration. So, but it is, 1 billion, is a lot. So over 1 billion has been tokenized on public blockchains. Tokenized treasuries are digital representations of US government bonds that can be traded as tokens on the blockchain. And then we got this sexy looking mama from India who's going to tell us a thing or two about those tokenized tokens. Anyway, data tracked by 21Co shows that 1.8 million or 1.08 in treasury notes has been tokenized through public blockchains. The tally has risen nearly tenfold since January 2023 amid elevated interest rates worldwide. The market for tokenized US Treasury debt is booming, and that's good. The market value of Treasury notes through public blockchains like Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Stellar. We speak way too little about Stellar here because Stellar is really gonna rock and... I gotta give one more. We've only got so much time, we can't talk about it all the time. Anyway, tokenized treasuries are digital representations of US government bonds that can be traded as tokens on the blockchain. The market value has risen nearly tenfold since January last year and 18% since traditional finance giant BlackRock is also here, announced Ethereum-based tokenized fund Buildle? I don't know. I guess build it. Buidl. Anyway, but this is really BlackRock announced Ethereum-based tokenized fund Build It on March 20th. And this is important because as of writing, and this article here was on the 28th, which was a few hours ago. And as of writing, Build is the second largest such fund with a tokenized value of 245 million, trailing only Franklin Templeton's Franklin on-chain US government money fund. So Franklin Templeton, also a similar product. One share of which is represented by the Benji token. I like Benji, right? It's all about the Benjamins, which led the pack with 360 million in deposits. So, and so I thought, so here there's a piece of news. This is, for 2 days ago, but this is, what is this Build? Because not all of us maybe know, right? So BlackRock's tokenized fund quickly rakes 245 million right behind. And it says the tokenized US Treasury market is poised to reach 1 billion very soon. Yeah, but US bond market, as we have the slide that we had in crypto portfolio, right? If you look at the US bond market, I think we are, look at this here. It's like 51 trillion. There's lots of room to grow, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. That's the message. And I think you know what time it is, right? So, so 1 billion very soon, and very soon 2 billion, and very soon 10 billion. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so this is an analyst who noted this. So let me just see here. US Treasury gateway. So this is maybe here important to take out. US Treasuries are gateway for real-world asset tokenization efforts as crypto firms and global financial heavyweights race to put traditional instruments such as bonds onto the blockchain. Anyway, BlackRock's first tokenized asset fund is off to a strong start, gathering a significant market share of the blockchain-based tokenized US Treasury market just a week following its debut. And Yeah, no, it's just many interesting things here. BlackRock was the latest high-profile entrant to crypto's tokenization of real-world assets, RWA boom, with digital asset firms and global banks such as HSBC, JP Morgan, and Citigroup exploring ways to use blockchain technology for traditional financial instruments such as bonds, credit, gold, or even diamonds in pursuit of faster settlements and increased efficiency. Now, it's a lie when they're saying JP Morgan is in pursuit, because JP Morgan already launched a permission version of Ethereum called, I always forget it, something like Quorum, already back in 2019 or 2017. And, you know, everything that, I mean, it's obviously all these tokenizations of real world assets and US treasuries is obviously not built on the public chain of Ethereum, right? It's built on a permission blockchain Quorum issued by JP Morgan. I mean, we've spoken about this many times here. But we like to see, okay, so that's the same. But I thought here, if we go into Bloomberg, I thought that this article might actually even describe it a little bit better. That's all the news we're going to talk about today. So it's not like, so we're going to be over here very soon. And I'm just going to look at this clima. But I think this is, they describe it more in layman terms. So BlackRock's money market fund that records share ownership on the Ethereum blockchain has attracted more than 240 million since its debut a week ago. The BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. I mean, you also just have to look, I mean, these are the words that we have been using, right? Liquidity, digital, and now we're kind of like, you know, combining it with institutional and fund, and there we go. We got this migrations all going up into fruition. It's all, you know, coming together. So this fund invests in cash, US Treasury bills, and repurchase agreements. Holders of the fund receive, and see, this is also holders of the fund. So if you purchase this fund, holders of the fund receive a cryptocurrency called BILT that is valued at $1 per token. Digital wallets approved by Securitize, BlackRock's partner for the investment vehicle, can transfer the tokens to other validated addresses. A lot of thoughts even to this sentence here that we need to dive in, not today, but in terms of research. BlackRock has been among the biggest advocates of crypto among mainstream financial firms, with chairman Larry Fink saying that every financial asset will eventually be tokenized. The company's iShares Bitcoin Trust has attracted more than $13 billion in inflows since the exchange-traded fund was launched in January. And here, the tokenized fund serves three main use cases. It is aimed at crypto companies seeking to manage their treasuries on blockchain, and this includes decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. Yeah. You see, and this includes decentralized autonomous organizations or DAOs, right? I mean, there were no decentralized autonomous organizations prior to the blockchain, right? And these decentralized autonomous organizations were, you know, some of the big ones are, you know, like Synthetics, like Maker, like Compound, like Aave. I believe they've all more or less, they're being supported by the deep state in order to set up this new version of the future fraudulent CBDC system. Now, also for those of you who are new, remember, I don't like the CBDC when it comes to privacy and individuals' right of freedom. I'm very much against it. But on the other hand, this is a channel to make money, and that's about that. So all these, there's going to be a lot of decentralized autonomous organizations. They're going to be so happy that they can migrate onto the blockchain. Anyway, secondly, for crypto projects focused on creating derivatives of treasury bills, the fund can be a foundational asset for developing these products. And that's about that. I don't think we should. I think you get the point. I mean, it's just gonna take off. I don't wanna. I mean, I could just keep reading and reading, but I think I mean you get the point, and otherwise you might get bored with me, and that's not the real point. So what else? Yeah, as I said, we should speaking a little bit about Clad DAO. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I bought way back here for Betty. Way back, I bought like at the high, yeah, 807. That was on the what was it, on the 4th of November 2021. It was some personal thing that so anyway we put in there $100,000, and I mean it just went down. And I remember at the time for around 100,000. I mean, okay, now I mean the more transactions, but I mean we didn't get many. As you can see here, quantity 8, 20, 20, 16, 16. It was not many that we got there. And 0.8, 0.8, and then 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. And I don't know, and then 20 is 800, So altogether, I think we had, I don't know, 400 or 500 or something. But then 13 days ago, I went in, and then 13 days ago, so you can see here that the difference. Maybe you can see that I did something on the last time, the 20th January 2022, and then I didn't touch it until 13 days ago, and then I bought for Betty here another 985, 160, and 262. At the end of the day now, Betty has like 1,400 of these Klima tokens. Now, should it go up to its previous, I mean, this is almost scary, because should Klima go to its previous all-time high, then these 1,400 shares, they would be worth like $7 million, because if you log out, you can see, zoom out, you can see here that it had a high of almost 3,600 per token. And you can see just went. Is it ever going to go there? I don't know. But in the last, if you look here at if we scroll at the month, we can see it's a real hockey stick. And what I do like about it, maybe you cannot see it, but the volume kind of looks healthy. Now, I have been kind of, I mean, I also don't be, you see, my problem is that I don't believe that, this climate change and carbon emissions, and I don't know if it's not a little bit of hocus pocus anyway, so I'm not a firm believer in this going green. But it seems this is where, it would also be wrong not to believe in the Federal Reserve, right? Because they very much have something to say. So, yeah. But they are active, and we're seeing increased, activity both on the blockchain and in terms of how they are evolving. Let me know if you, I don't know much. I just wanted to share that, and that's about that, and see where it's going to go. Absolutely not financial advice. Aha. Okay, so let's go back to the chit chat and let's see. I like this question. This is a good question. Do you have any from Poco Loco here? Do you have any market cap real world assets under 50? Well, we used to have, right? Goldfinch. Let's see where Goldfinch is. But I think Goldfinch actually didn't. I think it made it. What is the market cap of Goldfinch? Goldfinch also. Yeah, Goldfinch is already 113 million. Yeah. And but at the time when we got in, it was less. I don't have it just like that. I mean, it's gonna take off. It's really gonna take off. So we gotta look in for that. We need for small check out fact. Oh, blockchain bully. And you see, this is what I like about this. Our little what I like about our little group here, because blockchain bully is somebody we trust, right? So let's go in and look at I know too little about it. FACTR. This one. Max, let's see. Oh, but it already started taking off. Ooh, It's been up. It's over the last 30 days, 230, and 14 days, 165, and it has a market cap of 21 million. Oh, sorry, you cannot see it. Let me go in here. Here you can. Oh, yeah, it seems like block. Look at this here. So is this the one? This must be a de facto, right? And this is the chart when we see. So it had a high of back here of 70 cent. And now it's down to, what is it trading at, 18 cent. But if we see here over the last 30 days, 239, 14 days, 165, 7 days, 140, and it has a market cap of 21 million. So you see, Blockchain Bully, he knows a thing or two that I didn't. And I thank you. Thank you, Blockchain Bully, because you saved my ass here. Oh, we got to look at that. James McLeod. Well, have you? No, I don't do. I don't do memes. We have a little portfolio. Cherry, she put in $100 each. But remember, I don't do it really, because I also don't have the time. I got more than 65 positions that I got to nurse and take care of. So I really don't. But look at this here. She put in $500, and now it is up 1,900. So she did good, Charity. Oh, beautiful Cherry. You should see her soon. So what do we see? Dog with Hat is up 437%. Flocky up 378, 197 with Pepe. Shiba 160. Dogecoin only up 90, but as I always keep saying, I don't think Dogecoin is a meme coin anymore, and Bonk only 42. But guys, I'm really the wrong guy when it comes to memes, meme coins. Me and me coins. That's it. Guys, I love you. And I think that's all for today. Let me know, Murky McDella. What do you say, B Van Belpen? Lunar Classic, big pump coming, big burns next week. Just check the chart. I did check it, for God's sake. And I don't really know anything about this Lunar thing. Guys, stay safe. And tomorrow's Friday. So let's see what's going up. Good Friday. First of all, I want you all to know I'm extraordinarily thankful that you are here and participate. I mean, I love you all. I would so much like actually that some of us meet, because you know how I look. I have no idea what you look like. And but just remember, you are number one for the fact that you are here and already in the market. You are a true lion. See you tomorrow. Happy dude. What do you think about AOS? I will look. Tap the people. It's free, and yeah, that's true. Yeah. Tap. Please hit the like and smash the subscribe and all them goodies. I can see you tomorrow.